If you're doing low-cost services like $200 logos, you probably can't jump from where you are now to like $10,000 logos without having some short-term damage to your business. There are prices in between, like $500 logos and $5,000 logos that you haven't even tiered up through those yet. I get nervous about some of the advice that I see that you should just have a dramatic increase to your pricing because that can kill your business. But the right way, or one of the most effective ways to increase your prices over time, is by pushing the price ceiling. The price ceiling is like the threshold where your clients start saying no. It's that top price point. And a lot of creatives are out there not even tracking where that price ceiling is. And one of the most effective ways to increase your prices without losing clients is by pushing that price ceiling. So we're gonna talk about exactly how you can do that in this video. Now let's use the example that I started with, $200 logos. Let's say that that's the number. Maybe it's $50 logos, maybe it's $500 logos, but you're not at $5,000, $10,000, $30,000 branding projects, and you want to get there over time. The first thing that we have to start doing is tracking our data. We got to track our win-loss record. And when you create a little spreadsheet like this that I have here on the screen, you'll see that you have a list of the logo projects, the price, and whether you won or lost that project. Oftentimes, if you're in these lower cost solutions, you're gonna find that you're winning a lot of your projects and you're patting yourself on the back thinking, oh, that's so great, I'm winning my projects. But you don't wanna win every project and you don't wanna be the low price leader. So in this example, we're winning 3 out of our 4 projects. But what would happen if we push that pricing up to say $300 a logo? We're testing the limit of that price ceiling and we start tracking our win-loss based on $300 a logo. And we're gonna find that we're probably still winning 3 out of 4 projects. No change. You mean all this time I've been leaving $100 on the table for every single project that I ever bid at $200? Well, in most of your cases, that's probably true. A client who says yes at $200 oftentimes is gonna say yes to you at $300. It's not a substantial difference. But what if we push that price up to $700 and then started tracking our results? We bump those prices up and we start tracking, we find that we're still winning 3 out of 4 projects at that higher price of $700 for that logo project. We're still winning 3 out of 4. We haven't hit the price ceiling yet. So let's do a bigger jump. Let's go from $700 to $1,100 for a logo and see what happens. And we're gonna bid a few projects at that and see what kind of pushback we're getting from our clients. We track those numbers in our spreadsheet and now we found that we've only won 1 out of the 4 that we bid at that higher price point. Now we know, okay, we're getting resistance, price resistance at that higher price point. That's our price ceiling, $1,100. And the truth is that we got 1 at that price point, but we won 3 out of 4 at the $700 price point. Now we know that our sweet spot's probably somewhere in that $700 to $900 range. That's where we can land those projects based on the clients that we're landing right now or that we're attracting right now to our business, based on the deliverables that we offer to our client, based on our sales process that we present to our client. We're winning 3 out of 4 at that $700 to $900 range. Now, if you haven't experimented with pushing that price ceiling and tracking this simple little data, your win-loss, you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table. And most creatives, that's the case. They have room to push those prices up, but they just aren't tracking it, so they don't know. Now, what happens after we find our price ceiling? Well, we go and we start working on our business and make improvements to our business so that we can command higher prices. We fix our portfolio, our reputation. We start building our expertise. We start retooling the services that we offer to offer more value to our clients so that we can command higher price points. And then we do the same thing over again. We experiment. We're winning now 3 out of 4 at $1,100. We're gonna push that price ceiling up. We're gonna test it at $1,300, $1,500, $2,500 and see where that new ceiling is based on the new version of our business that we have. And this is a process that just keeps repeating and repeating over and over again. I did this for 15 years of agency ownership and went from a big project in the early years of freelancing, a $5,000, $10,000 project was a big project. 15 years later, not even, 10 years later, I'm doing $500,000 projects because we kept fixing the business and pushing up the price ceiling. And that's the way that you can increase your income without losing clients. Those incremental increases. That's the way that it happens for so many businesses, but you got to start tracking it now. Okay, thanks a lot for watching this video. Tons more coming from me. We'll see you again soon.